So we're going to talk about the policy position statements and the miscellaneous documents. Let me click it right here. At the same time, and the reason for that is they're essentially the same format. So if you can edit one of them, one of these pages, you can edit the other page. It's both really the same thing. You can see right here, they looking basically exactly the same. We've got three different types of documents: policy position, meetings, and miscellaneous. As I said before, meetings we're going to talk about on a separate video because there's more to it in updating those meetings, especially when you get to the year end and you're going to create another year and put the current year in archive. So there's a little more to maintaining the meetings. So let's talk about how do you update these pages. And we're here on the policy positions, so we'll start with that one first. Now, one thing I want to say is you've got these three types of documents, and you can see up here on the menu, we've got the three types of documents. Well, documents and policy positions, that's really this same page that you're seeing right here. Documents is policy positions. So if I was to click on documents, I would come to this policy position statements page. If I was to click here, I'd still get the same page. So the reason I say that is because in this particular instance, the page is not called policy position page. The page is called documents page. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm going to go over here to the code. So essentially, when you're in the WordPress dashboard, when you're administering WordPress, and let me get it in over here. You're on the dashboard. If you go over to pages, and you can see right here kind of the structure of our menu: home page, present page. Underneath it, the documents has got all the meetings and miscellaneous documents. You've got how-to videos that you're going to have to get to these videos directly in the dashboard. You can view this one page. It's not going to be on the general menu to the public, so you're going to have to come into the dashboard to see this. But anyway, resources, events, membership, essentially what you see on that top menu is what you'll see here. So let's go ahead and we want to go to the documents, edit. And let me move this back over so we get a little better feeling what's going on. So here's this page, and as before, we had this little navigation bar, and then we went right into the list of these documents. So here's the navigation bar, and then we're going to go into the list of documents. And these documents are essentially just a table of documents. So you can see the table here. The first row, that's what this TR, starts with the TR, ends with the /TR. That's the terminator. Start, finish. This goes back into coding, and like I said, we're not going to get into the coding completely, but that gets you the idea. Then we have the three different columns: topic, document name, and the date published. That's what we're getting here is topic, document name, and published. And then we're going to get in to start listing them. So what you're going to want to put in the first one of these is the topic. The second one of these will be the link. And the third one of these will be the date. This TD is standing for the columns. These are the three columns. So what we want to do is go down to here, and this last one, you don't see it on the page. It's kind of right here. See this double line? Nothing shows up, but it's actually here in that it's a blank line. That's what this TR, and let me just highlight the whole thing. This is a blank row in the table. So it's set up for you to put in a topic here in the first one, a link And that's what this hashtag is. If you remember on the home page, we replaced that hashtag with a link, a URL where it was going to link to. And then right in between here would be the name. And then we would put the published date right here. So here's what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to copy it, I'm going to paste it, and the reason I'm going to do this is I want to leave one blank one here at the end. So essentially what I've done is I've made something that now we can put into lines. So we're going to say the topic is, we're going to test the demo. And actually real easily, we're going to put in the date is today's dates, so it's going to be December 13th, 2013. So here's what the main part that really takes some thinking or some paying attention to is the link. And so let's do this here first, is between these two little angle brackets right in here, I'm just going to write in what I want to call the document, and I'm going to just basically call this one again. It's a test demo document. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and let me pull one up here. Let me go back here. So I'm going into the media library. Okay, and I'm gonna, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna find a document. Let's see, let me go over to the next page here. We'll find a document, any document, doesn't matter, just for this demo here. I'm gonna edit this document right here. I'm gonna go find the URL, copy it, and then I'm going to go back over to my documents page where I want to add this document, and I'm going to replace just the hashtag, not the double quotes, just the hashtag with that URL. So all I've done is I made a copy of a blank row. I put in what topic do I want it to be considered, what date is it published. I went over to my media library after I had uploaded the document to this media library and got the URL and taped it, copied it in to where the hashtag was, and then and I did this wrong. Good thing. This test documents, I put it in the wrong, between the wrong angle brackets. That's going to be right before this angle bracket that says /A. It's going to be right before that. Okay. So now I'm going to update it. And actually, I don't think I've shown this to you before. Over on the right side, it's got an update button. Okay. I'm going to update that. And it's done it. So if I go back over to this page here and I refresh it, I've got it here. So here's the test demo. I called it test demo document. I gave it a publication date. And the same thing goes. If I was to click this, in this particular case, it's a PDF, which comes right up, and there it is. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to go back over to here, this documents page. And again, what that table row is, it's from this TR, the 3 TDs, and then a closing TR. So if I select all that and I delete the whole thing, I can remove that row. Again, I'm going to update it. so that it's saved, and you can see the little red squigglies went away. If I refresh it, I've gotten rid of it. The same thing is true for the miscellaneous documents. If I were to go over here and let me go over to the pages and find right down here miscellaneous documents. So here's the header documents, here's all the meetings, here's the miscellaneous documents. If I edit that, I can do the same thing. At the very bottom, there's a blank row. Oop, there we go. There's a blank row right here. You can copy and paste that to get yourself a new row. The only reason I set up this blank row is because it gives you the href setup. So it's already there for you to just replace this hashtag. Replace that hashtag. And then just to mention it again, because I typed it wrong in the first place, right here between these A's, you got the href and then the /A, those. Right between those angle brackets, that's where you're going to type the description of what you want to call this document. Works exactly the same way. It's as simple as that. Okay, good luck. Talk to you later. Bye.